Today we're going to talk about one of the simplest exercises you could do with your club, which is marching with it. And as I go through my training and as I get older, I'm 61 years old, I'm going to reiterate that. Like every time you guys watch videos, I'm going to throw out, how old I am, because I'm probably older than a lot of you. And hopefully I'm talking to people that are my age or in my peer group. All right. I'm the last of the boomers. Proud of it. Boomers. So marching with your club teaches you balance and core stability. But if you guys really want to know what this is going to work for, this beats the hell out of doing endless sit-ups on the floor, getting a rug burn on the back, on your back. We all know what that feels like. And this is a great way to train your abs and train your core muscles without actually doing sit-ups and avoiding that rug burn. Let's get to it. The first position that we're going to go into is the simplest one of all, and that is with the club held in a dead hang at our side, and then we just begin to march. And bring your knees up as high as you can. Now, what you will find with this is that when you change sides, one of your knees or both of your knees might not make it up as high as they did the first time, or they might be going up higher. And you might wonder why. And that is actually showing where your weaknesses are in your body and what you can work on to build that up, which would be doing more marching and progressively make the weight heavier and heavier. So right there, that can help you with your overall balance. One of the most important things for aging people, and it is a very good thing for young people to work on their balance, even though they don't feel like they need to, but it will decline as you get older, your balance. So work on that, get it better than what it is now, and progressively get better at it as you age. This is something that you can do, and if you maintain good health until your last day and somebody just flicks off the switch, like we're all hoping for, you'll have good balance until the end. Hopefully, bad stuff won't happen to you. Second position is the club is racked on your shoulder, and this is akin to a kettlebell rack. What you're going to do there is you want that elbow tucked in tight, and you want the club to remain level on your shoulder. Okay, so, that is very important. You want the elbow in here married to your ribs. You don't want it flared out to the side like this. Work on getting the elbow down and in, and make sure that your lat is engaged and pulling your shoulder downward when you've got this compact, tight position here. You want your lats to pull your shoulders down to keep them in pack. The third position is with the club held in the order position, and that you want to make sure your elbow is married to your iliac crest or to your oblique. That's against your side as tight as you can. Forearm is parallel to the floor and club is perpendicular to the floor. You want a nice base there and march with that. Again, pull your shoulders down with your lats to keep your elbow in tight on your side, married to your side. Very, very important to pull down with the lat. The fourth position is marching in the torch press, which is overhead, arm completely extended, again, shoulders pulled down into pack. You can see in the video that you'll see my shoulder get set. Once I clean the club up, I'm going to wiggle my shoulder into pack, pulling it down with my lats. I'm setting my lower back, and I am, making a stable foundation by pulling the shoulder down and driving upward at the same time as I'm pulling down. I am pushing upward with the club. Again, this is for advanced people. you know, if you did it with a bent elbow and you wanted to try doing it with a lightweight club, I'm saying lightweight club because you want to try it, go ahead. You know, if you don't have it exactly perfect, but work on getting that elbow locked out, and also, you know, making sure your shoulders are in pack, and you just want to have that force of driving up and pulling down with the shoulder, driving up with the hand at the same time. Don't allow your shoulder to come up near your ear. That's very important. You want it to be down here and then the arm upward and as open as possible in the elbow. As you fatigue, you're going to see you're slowly coming in here. When that starts to happen, stop doing it before you drop the club on your head or on your floor and you have a problem. So why are we doing this is a big question, you know, like just throwing exercises into your repertoire and, you know, doing them once in a while is not what I'm professing to you. Although it is good to try different exercises just to get the taste of them, if you see if you like them, if you don't. Usually exercises that you don't like to do are the ones you really need to work on. Okay, because you think you suck at them or somebody else thinks you suck at them and you feel weird doing them. Get good at the exercises you think you don't want to do because you probably aren't good at doing them. I'm not good at doing these. That's why I'm doing them and I'm showing you guys. So we're doing this to work on our balance. Balance is very important. We are also doing this to strengthen our core. This is one of the best core exercises you can do. Forget about all those knee ups and everything else and sit ups and Russian twist and it hurts your back and it wears the skin off your tailbone and everything else. Grab a club, start training with a club, and get your core working the right way that it's supposed to. Because everything you do with a club, you are standing for 99.9% of the stuff. How many times should you do this a week? At least once a week to test yourself. I would incorporate it 2 days. You don't have to do a lot of reps of this. 3 reps on each side. You can alternate them. That's a good thing to do. If you can't alternate them because you have a problem shifting from one foot to the other as you're marching, don't worry about it. Just keep using, you know, use your right knee first and your left knee. And then again, if you're doing it that way, use your other arm, switch the club in your arm and still do the same number of repetitions until you can alternate left and right and keep your body stable doing that. That's the main thing, keeping your body stable as you're alternating your feet. The reason why we're doing this is side stability and having a strong core that's explosive and beneficial to either athleticism or everyday movements. You never know when you're going to be in a position that you have to react fast. A lot of times people get hurt from moving quick. They grab a kid, a grandkid, they go to reach for something that's fallen off a shelf. We've all knocked something off a counter and try to catch it with our foot. Let's try to avoid those things and get faster at catching things with our hands so that we have good balance and stability and can explode from different positions throughout life. You know, whether you're sitting, standing, kneeling, whatever, bent over, you got to grab something real quick. That's part of your core stability. So work on this. This is important also too because you're going to be carrying things for your whole life. Car seats for kids, groceries, buckets, tool bags, luggage, a bag of charcoal, cases of water or beer. You know, you're going to be picking these things up and getting that, holding the weight and moving the legs with a stable core will help you do a lot of these normal life routines effortlessly, and also for, you'll be able to do it longer. So I hope you guys try this out, work it into your programs. Let us know how you're doing with them, and let's see your progression. And if you like this video, before you go, please like, subscribe, share with somebody who needs this type of information or likes this type of information like you do. And also get the notifications too. Ring that bell for us because, you know, that helps us to keep making more and more videos, and we're trying to get monetized here on the YouTubes. So subscribe to the Adex Club channel. We're going to be putting stuff out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace.